not trying too hard.
Hey guys,
Welcome back to our channel.
it's your girls SNL here.
Back with another video. If you're new to our channel,
Welcome,
if you're old to our channel.
welcome back.
So today, guys, we are don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Pause this video right now and hit the subscribe button. We're waiting. Let's wait. Let's wait.
Anywho, guys,
They had the wait. Okay, now we can go.
anyways, guys. So today we are going to be doing another girl talk video because the first girl talk we kind of anyways. But this is the second time refilming this because the first one was just. So we're hoping that this one will be a lot better today, so we can put out some content for you guys. Anyways, we want to say shout out to Cherry
For our nails.
She runs a nail store in her bedroom, and it's like she literally did the rhinestones and everything. Cute. I didn't pay nothing, child. Like I don't mind, even though she's a bit harsh. I didn't pay nothing.
She went.
Yeah, she's a bit harsh, but she gets the job done.
Thank you. Shout out
thank
to
you,
Cherry.
Thank you, people, for the hair. Thank you for everybody who contributed to it. Thank you, moms and dads. Thank you, aunts and uncles. Thank you, brothers and sisters, uncles and aunties. You know what I mean. So today, like we said, we are doing a girl talk. I'm sorry if I'm talking my hands so much. It's just the claws.
She said the claws.
So today we're gonna be doing another girl talk video, and this time it's gonna be in depth.
We're gonna go straight to the point.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
And we're gonna try and steer away from things that we spoke about
in
the unseen clips. The unseen clips of the video we had to
post.
The video we recorded but then deleted because it was just lighting was bad.
Everything was just
not contrasting,
Mm-hmm.
So hopefully we're not too bright for you guys because we got neon shirts on.
See, I try to contrast it for y'all.
I didn't care. Anywho, let's get straight into this video, guys.
Okay, so the first thing we're gonna talk about is probably what y'all want to talk about? Let's talk about uplifting each other as women.
Yeah.
Like I feel like in our time now, like a lot of people don't necessarily lift each other. Like they bash, like they just resort to bashing. Like on social media, the drama, it's always between black girls. You know what I mean? Like we should try and cut that out. Because what are we teaching our younger generation?
Yeah, that kind of falls into the whole confident thing, like we spoke about in the other video. It falls under the empowerment thing, the self-esteem thing, self-empowerment thing. It's just like other ladies should not, maybe they made a mistake or anything like that. Just don't bash them. Try to uplift them, because the more women start to uplift each other, the more the society of women and the more of the community of girls and teens and all that stuff will start to evolve and just be better, and maybe we can get rid of that whole race thing.
Exactly. Please. And another thing I wanted to bring up is body shaming. Guys, don't do, just because someone looks different doesn't mean that what's the word I'm looking for?
Just because someone has a different body or a different
doesn't mean they're not beautiful.
Yeah.
If you know what I mean. Like I've experienced a lot of people are like, oh yeah, I like this girl, and she's too big, like I can't do that. Or I seen this thing on TikTok, and then this girl was like, oh my goodness, she was like, I feel like I'm not pretty, or she said something along the line. She was having a tough time, and she was like, oh, I feel like I'm not pretty. And then the comments and people are like, oh, just because you're big doesn't mean you're not beautiful.
Yeah, you don't have to compliment people based on flaws. Like, exactly. Oh, you're pretty for a dark skinned girl, or you're cute for a big girl, or you're pretty for, or I don't even know, it's just, or you're smart for a dark black girl. Like, it's just, you don't have to really point out the obvious. Like, obviously I know I'm black, like, though I can see it.
Exactly.
So it's just kind of like, if you're gonna bring out compliments, compliment that person
based on their,
like, just say you're pretty, period.
Exactly.
Don't have to put, oh, you're pretty for a big girl. Like, you don't have to call people big girls. Like, obviously that girl knows, or that skinny girl knows.
Like, just because of they're big doesn't mean that they're not beautiful.
And same goes for really, really, really petite girls. Exactly. So it's just like, if you're gonna compliment people, compliment based on a compliment, period. Don't add no gender, don't add no weight, don't add no race. Just keep it, period. Exactly. Another thing that a lot of girls need to understand is that comparing yourself with another girl is not going to do anything good for you. It's just going to make you feel really low of yourself. It's going to really lower your self-esteem. Exactly. And you're just going to feel like crap. Like, you're not even going to feel good about yourself. Like, because like, I can't even stay here in front, because I be going on TikTok and I'd be like seeing all these girls and I'm like, exactly. But like, most people, most people don't know that some of these pretty girls, or some of these thick girls, or some of these baddie girls go through a lot of stuff behind closed doors. Like, you're only seeing the good part of them on social media. You're not living with them. You don't know if they're going through depression, if they're going through, you know, a hard time, a death, losing a loved one. Like, you don't know what they're going through. Maybe they have a sickness, God forbid. Maybe they have a sickness. You don't know what they're going through. So don't kind of say, oh, I wish I was like this person, or I wish I was this, or I wish I was that. Another thing for young little girls, young black little girls, is please don't wish that you were white, or please don't wish that you were a different color, race. Because I've seen a lot of TikTok and it's like, oh, back in my I want to be white phase, or I wish I was white phase. Watch me outgrow my white phase. Yeah, watch me outgrow my white phase. It's like, I understand it. Trust me, we both understand it, that when we were growing up in the times where it was not like now little girls like have like black dolls and all that stuff. Like, we were growing up in the time where Barbie was predominantly white. Exactly. So, you know, seeing a white Barbie and then you're a little black girl and the only thing in the store is a white Barbie, we had no problem with it. But it's like, I understand, you know, we live in a society where one race is more dominant than the other. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm not saying that white people have, like, you know what I'm saying, control over other people. But during that time, it's like, a lot of black girls I knew wanted to be white because a lot of people made fun of them, or a lot of people bullied them. And it's kind of ridiculous how you're going to bully somebody for something they can't change. Exactly. And another thing, I feel like something I should bring up, it's like the guys in our generation now, it's like they put a lot of, like, they're at fault. Like, I'm not even gonna cap. Like, they are like one of the peoples that like caused the situation, because they're like, yeah, I don't like, you know what I mean? If you know what I'm trying to get at. Yeah, they'd be like, oh, I don't like dark skin girls, or black girls are too ghetto, or so like it makes girls start to change themselves for guys, and you should not do that at any circumstance. You should not change yourself for nobody. Exactly. Period. You don't do that. Like, you are beautiful no matter what color you are, no matter what race you are, no matter what size, shape, culture, gender, religion, whatever. It does not matter. You could be Muslim, Christian, Hindu. You have Hinduism. It does not matter. It's just, I feel like society, and mainly the boys, because I'm gonna come for the boys, because I really do not care. It's like, you can't say, oh, well, I don't like black girls because they're ratchet. But when a black girl says, I don't like black boys because they're too hood, it becomes a controversy. Exactly. And it's like, that should not even, like, first off, you guys should not even be talking about boys or girls in like, at all. You shouldn't be talking about nobody, because your mama black, your grandmama black, your auntie black. Everybody's black. So if you're going to talk about, oh, well, I don't like this, I don't like that, just keep it like, that's my preference. Do not insult somebody else. Do not insult a white girl. Do not insult a Hispanic girl. Do not insult an Asian girl. Exactly. Don't insult anybody, period. If it's your preference, it's your preference, period. Exactly. Keep it like that. Keep it like that. Like, you should not be putting this person down and making them feel like, oh, well, I gotta bleach my skin now to be a light-skinned shorty, or I gotta do this to be a white girl. Exactly. To you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, you don't make people start to change themselves. And second of all, you shouldn't even have the feeling of changing yourself for anybody. Exactly. And I feel like it's the homes too. Like, depends on the area you live in, depends on your home. Just, I feel like you should start loving self-love. Like, how she says, start with self-love, because if you don't have that, I feel like it's just gonna direct you in a different. Exactly.
if you are friends with somebody, right, and then you guys are like close, you guys tell each other everything, and then all of a sudden you guys both fall out, do not air their dirty laundry out. If they stayed at your house when they were like low in life, do not bring that into the situation you guys are having. If you are fighting over something, stick to what you're fighting for, or like arguing about. Don't start picking at family. Don't start picking at their living situation. Don't start picking at their finances, like, because that's wrong. You don't do that. You just don't do that.
No, you don't do
I
that.
feel like that is just it's just
wrong.
low. It's low.
Like, this person came to you at their lowest moment, and for you to bring that
Into
out of your
exactly.
bags and tricks is just it's just low.
And another thing I wanted to bring up is, if you are successful, right? If you're successful, don't forget the people that helped you along the way. Like, if this person helped you, let's say, go into a management or brought something for you, you know, just I'm being honest. Like, if
we're not even gonna call this a girl talk. We're
just
gonna call it
an
advice
in general, because it's
video.
like there's a lot of things that needs to be addressed. Like, I'm talking, like, if you, like, we're not even gonna lie, like, there's a lot of people that have helped us and supported us. Like, if we didn't have those people, we wouldn't be where we are. And it's like, you have to always, that's why you see us acknowledge, oh yeah, my sister did our nails, my mom did my hair, you know. If someone helps you get to where you are and you're already successful,
don't forget
don't
that person.
Exactly. And don't start acting like they're your homie, or, oh yeah, that's my boy,
or that's my
brother,
homegirl.
that's my homegirl. No,
it's just like, please just remember, humble yourself. Like,
exactly.
in the Bible it says humble yourself many times.
Exactly.
And it's just like, remember where you came from always, because wherever you came from is what builds you.
Exactly.
And whatever, like, where you came from, if you didn't have that situation, or you didn't have this person,
then
or
you wouldn't be where you
wouldn't
are.
be anything you are. Like, please
acknowledge
remember
the person.
Just
like,
please remember to
because
be humble.
whatever you have can be taken like this. Whatever you have can be taken like this. There's a lot of one-hit wonders I can mention right now, but I'm not going to do that because this is not messy video. This is not messy YouTube.
It's not just about like one-hit wonders. It's just, this is for future reference. Like, if you know you want to be a businesswoman, you know you want to be a businessman, you know you want to be successful, nobody is ever self-made. Show me one person that's a self-made millionaire or self-made billionaire in this world, because everybody has some type of help somewhere.
Exactly.
You're not just born with knowledge. You get that knowledge from people. You get that knowledge from places. So please just, like how you do a works cited, please works cite the people you get it from. Like, just you know, reference them. It's sad because a lot of people just don't do that nowadays. They want to take credit for everything. And it's like, you can't do that. Like, come on. Please just remember, this is for both boys and girls.
Exactly. And when people want to get their credit, it's like they bashing me now. Or, it's drama now. Like, no, it's none of that. It's just, don't forget where you came from. Always acknowledge the person that helped you. You know what I mean? Always give back to the community. Always just find a way to, like, show appreciation. Like, this is where I started. Like, I would not be where I am today without you guys. You know what I mean?
Another thing I want to bring up is money. And this is the problem with it. A lot of parents and a lot of people, like, I'm not even gonna like front. When I grew up, I wanted money. I wanted everything money. I didn't want toys. I didn't want this. I didn't want that. I wanted money. And I was very money hungry, okay? And when you're money hungry, it's not a good thing, especially for an individual. When you're money hungry, you don't think about others. You don't think about anything. You're just money hungry. And the thing about is, you can't always value money. Money cannot buy you happiness. And when people used to tell me that, I used to look at them and be like, yes, I can. I can go buy me a Bentley if I want. Like, that's happiness.
And that's happiness.
But that's not the truth. Money is not always going to be your end all and be all and everything. Exactly. I know a lot of parents are like, get a good job so you can get money. That's completely okay. You want to be financially stable.
But you have to check their mental health too.
Exactly. Please just don't be money hungry. There's a difference between hustling and, you know, being successful, and then there's a difference between being money hungry. You need to know the difference, because once you fall into that money hungry track, you lose your morals. you lose your values, you just lose a lot of things. You lose yourself, you lose people, and it's very sad because a lot of people who have been money hungry end up being broke and they have nowhere to go to because they were so greedy. Just don't be greedy. That's just it.
Right, that's what I wanted to bring up. The Birkin bag situation with the girls and like people bashing other girls saying that they got fake Birkin bag. Just because they got fake, let them be happy. You know what I mean? Like, they're not everybody's Sweetie, not everybody's Cardi, not everybody is Megan Thee Stallion. Like, if people want to have that little happiness, don't go and bash it. Like, if I have something fake, if I have fake Gucci, I would tell you I have fake Gucci. At least, like, you know, I'm happy. I accomplished it. Everybody goes on social media to show their best side. So if you're going to go on social media and start bashing them, obviously you have nothing else to do but hate. And you're just a hater at this point. You're just mad you don't know where they got it from. Just don't bash other people's happiness. Just don't.
But yeah, another point I wanted to bring up, since we've talked about money, we've talked about savings, we've talked about everything like that, self-confidence and everything, because we want to cover as much as we can here and let you guys know. Another thing is the most important gene. Oh my lord. The most important thing about cleaning. Okay, it is being clean. It is being. I know this is jumping round,
but it's just an advice video.
It's an advice video, and the thing about it is a lot of people think they're clean when they're not. Like, you can't leave your house a pigsty and then I'll come outside looking all good. Like,
you know what my mama told me? She says a person's house reflects how they are in outside. Like, if you know what, like, I don't know how to explain it. Like, she says, like, the way the person is, like, if they have body odor, like, that reflects how their house, like, their home is. If you know what I'm saying. How their household.
So if their household is a pigsty,
you would know.
You would know once you look at their house that, okay, this person ain't clean. Exactly. But when they're outside, you don't see that. Like, it's just, you can't not take a shower for 2 weeks and then go outside for a party
and then spray cologne.
Like, it's not gonna do anything.
That is
you still
disgusting.
Smell like booty crevices.
Exactly.
Like, it's not gonna work.
That's disgusting.
It's disgusting. So it's like, just please be clean. Please brush your teeth every day. Please wash your bums. Please wash your armpits. Please wash the back of your neck. Please wash your feet. Please just do everything you can to be clean.
If you guys want us to do a more in-depth girl talk, we will go in-depth. Just comment down below and we will go in-depth.
This went from a girl talk to an advice video because I feel like this cannot just only be for girls. I feel like this should be for teens.
Exactly, in general.
Since we are 17, so this is a teen talk, okay? This is a teen talk, and the reason why I say this is because we've already, you know, we've been 13, 14, 15, 16. We're 17 now. So I feel like as we're 17 going to 18, once we hit that 19, 20 mark, we're done for. So, you know, like, they're not us to do. They're not for us to do. Once we hit that 20 mark, at this point, we adults. Okay? So we try to get as much knowledge and the things we've learned from our mistakes and our stupidity and our childishness to you guys who are like 13, 14, 12 years old.
Well, I wanted to bring this up. If you have a friend, right, that just like doesn't, like, is not happy for you at all, like any accomplishment you have, they're just like bringing it down, or they're like, oh, okay, like, you know, that type of person, like, not fake friends. Yeah, like, just cut them off. Like, you don't need that type of thing, because like I felt like there was a point in my life where I had a bunch of people in high school. Like, I had to cut that. When you cut that off, obviously it's gonna take some time and process of healing. But after you cut those people off, it's like you start to self-love again, if you know what I mean. Yeah. Like, you start to, what's the word? Like, you start to understand your surroundings and you understand yourself more. You kind of start to be able to think more. Yes, think about beyond your. Exactly. Start become wiser. Exactly. I think that's what I'm trying to do. If you want, go ahead and have as much friends as you want, but like, don't let them mentally drain you, or don't let them be the reason. Exactly. Don't let them be the reason why your grades are going really low. Because I found that when I had a bunch of friends, them grades were not looking
It just, you have to really sit back and observe. If you're not really an observant person,
you
you will kind of miss and slip the
and
red
then you don't want
flags.
it too late. You know what I mean? Another thing I wanted to bring up is like, this is for the parents out there. Okay, I'm not picking and pointing at nobody's parent. If your kid can't, like, if your kid feels like, if you notice your kid feels like, especially in like our time now, it's like every parent wants their kid to be a doctor, to be a lawyer, to be successful, but you gotta watch your kid's grades too as well. Like, if your kid is not necessarily in the high 90s range or high 70s, you know what I mean? You have to check on your kid and say, okay, look, I know this is my expectations for you, but I still love you no matter what you want to do. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like I feel
don't
like
push your dreams
onto the kids, because that makes them stress more, and like their mental health is just unstable, and it's like you don't even know, you're just taking these courses that you, or these things that your parents say you should take, and it's like, what are your plans afterwards? What are you, okay, if you're in the highest level in high school, like, and you're getting bad grades, it's like, what are you going to use to go into university, if you know what I mean? Like, it's like, I'm not bashing nobody's parent or like saying like, oh yeah, if you're not smart enough, like, no, it's none of that. It's just check on your kids' mental
just like
health.
with all
like,
due respect, please just don't let your kids live their own dream. I understand, like, you wanted to be a doctor. It's never too late. Like, trust me, it's never too late to be whatever you want to be. I know people who are 88-year-old, and they want to go and be pilots. Like, just please just understand that your child is your child and you are you, and whatever they want to do, please just support it. Like, just, I know it may sound crazy, but just please support. You never know.
Having a little support and having a little interest in what they're doing. Like, ask them, oh, is this makes you happy? Like, contributing into like what they want to do. Like, oh yeah, you want to do this? Okay, sure, no problem. But at the same time, just say, okay, if this doesn't work out, I feel like we should have a backup plan. You know what I mean?
That's when you can bring it in.
You know, just don't put certain expectations on their head. And it's like, there's a lot of people in high school, like a lot of friends I have that are like stressing, and it's like, well, it's too late now. What are you gonna do? You know what I mean? Like, because I feel like the parents inflict the parents, the teachers, the friends, they look at everywhere, and it's like they didn't get the support they needed, and it's like, now it's like,
oh damn.
You know, like, if you see someone struggling, if you see a kid isn't like comfortable where they are, you should pick up on the signs. Like me, shoot. You know what? Let me not even bring mine into it.
We're just gonna wrap up this video, and that's just a message that we wanted to get clear. Mm-hmm. Also, I wanted to state something. Okay, the last video, the last video you guys seen of our Get Ready With Me, there was a clip in there about a protest. Oh yeah. All right, and this is something a lot of people, I did not know till that day of filming that footage, and I felt like that footage needed to get filmed because it's not just America this is happening. We are everywhere. In the north. We are in Canada, and it's happening everywhere. Exactly. And this poor boy, along with every other person, every other names you see on that banner that this person's holding, this young boy Jamal had a mental breakdown, had something, he was not mentally stable, and he called for help, and this officer came and took his life and took him away from his family and did not help the situation. Exactly. This is not the first time this has happened in our town. This is not the second time. There was a girl in the summertime who literally called, almost wanting to commit suicide, and they pushed her. So I need you guys to understand that it goes beyond America. It is in Nigeria. It is in here. It is everywhere.
And like, I just feel like we just need to, stay together and like just we need change. We really do. We really do need change. And it's sad, but like, I don't even know.
Yeah, we've talked about this, and we said that, you know what, since we couldn't get the time to address it, since we were not together in that video, we would address it when we got together.
I just feel like, know your rights,
Yeah, just know your rights,
Know
man.
your rights. Be careful. Be safe out there. I just don't know, man. Like, the people that are supposed to be helping us and protecting us are the people that are killing.
So, with that, we just ask that you and your family please be safe this holidays. Just please, with the COVID, with the violence, with whatever that's going on, please just be safe. Please just be prayerful. Whatever religion you have, just please look for that for protection. Just please be mindful of the things you say and the things you do, because it's been a hard year for everybody. So we just want this year to go smooth.
You're not trying too hard.